The most rewarding risk that I have taken is moving to New York City. I think everyone kind of has, like, people who are transplants in New York, you always hear, it's, for some reason, everyone has 2 suitcases when they move here. I don't know why. Like, people are like, yeah, I moved here and I had 2 suitcases and that's it. I didn't know anyone. I'm one of those people. And again, I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do, but I knew that I wanted a challenge, and I knew that I wanted to be around creative people that pushed me to do more. And that's exactly what New York does. It's a hard city to live in. You certainly don't love it all the time, but it does get better and it does get easier. And I think that as you're figuring different stuff out about the city, you're learning about yourself. And I'm doing so much more here than I ever would have had I stayed at home in my comfort zone. Having an amazing perspective means waking up every morning with the courage and audacity to start it as if you are at the beginning. The biggest part of it is the level of endurance and trust that you have in yourself. As far as, like, if a shitty thing happens, then you can say, it's okay, it's a lesson that I learned, and tomorrow is a new day. And then you start the next day. As a beginner, both in how you're looking at the day, but also in your humility of yourself. I've been saying this to a lot of people lately, but there's a lot of people who are getting into freelance, and I've been doing it for 3 years now, and I kind of have a system down for what I'm doing, and I know what type of client I want and what I'm doing and what my biggest goals are. But it took me a long time to get to that point. Freelancing is a lot of soul searching, and it's a lot of feeling great about yourself and then feeling like you have no idea what the fuck you're doing. When I graduated from college, I knew that I wanted to travel, and I knew that I wanted to work with nonprofits or make a difference in the world some way. And most people told me that that was cute, and they were like, good luck with that. Have fun being broke, and even being in journalism school. Like, everyone will tell you, journalism is a noble career, but nobody's like, yeah, you're gonna make a shit ton of money off of journalism. Like, it's just not what happens. And so over the past 3 years, to be able to witness other people within the travel industry who are making a difference in the world and see all of these different pockets of people around the world who have this same mission, that is very empowering in my own life, as far as being able to say, like, actually there is a way, and you can do it in a way that's very fulfilling and powerful to yourself and the world around you. I graduated from college and I never looked for a job. I had an opportunity for a trip to Uganda kind of fall into my lap through various connections. My original plan was to go to grad school, because I was like, that's how I'm going to break into the travel industry, because it's this impossible industry. And I'm like, I want to take photos and tell stories. And again, people were like, that's so cute, Kelley. And I'm like, no, wait, I'm going to do it. So I graduated from college, and all of my friends were applying for jobs. And I was like, I'm going to go to Uganda. I'm going to see where it takes me. And not only did I go to Uganda, I decided to also go to Europe afterwards. So I spent 2 months. My first month was a job. I went down with a sustainable tourism company in Uganda, and I made a media kit for them. And then after that, because I didn't have a job, I decided I might as well bounce around Europe and discover myself. And then all of a sudden, the entry into my freelance career was because I came back to New York, and I had content from 5 countries. And I was like, cool, let's get to work.